Hello folks, this is SillyMickel Adzema, and as I promised, we got more on the Great Reveal. The First Prasad has been released. The PlanetMates, our fellow Earth citizens, have released the First Prasad. Now, as I've been saying, it's the PlanetMate, or if you haven't heard, the PlanetMates have arranged for the Great Reveal for the benefit of humans on the eve of the biggest challenge ever to face humans, or even our planet at any time of its existence. So the fellow Earth citizens, other than humans on this planet, want to send us a message. And as I've been reporting, they're planning this great reveal for our benefit. It's become clear from the earlier messages around this, the Mr. Ed piece and him speaking out. They have some criticism of us, and they're concerned about we're taking all of them down with us. So far their criticism has been understanding, and it's been coming from a place that I know not of. They seem to have a knowledge of our existence better than us. They seem to be fully aware of our history, and they seem to have a kind of a mass kind of memory or consciousness that they all know or can tap into. I'm sure our scientists would call it instinct, but their instinctive knowledge is a lot better than our book knowledge. Let's put it that way. It sure seems rather mystical and paranormal to me. Anyway, so these, as it turns out, the Great Reveal is going to be released in snippets, as what I found out. I got this. They call it the First Prasad, so no doubt there'll be more to follow. So stay tuned. I'll continue to update with whatever I find out as soon as I find it out. Now, this First Prasad, it's like a heading. It says defining characteristics of humans. Defining characteristics of humans. And it says, then another heading, sort of a thing, why no culture ever did or could ever reveal the truth about humans as a species, that is, as relative to all other species or beings, also as relative to the divine, God, the one consciousness. Now this is more like the text of it. There were always those of you, many from even the past, whose names and words you would know. These trailblazers into truth's jungles, these gardeners of consciousness, brave, even foolhardy, deep-sea divers into the black waters of the unapproved and hidden, with unapproved with a capital U and hidden with a capital H. The unapproved and hidden of virtually all the numberless and diverse societies and cultures existing and transforming over the course of innumerable millennia are even better known to us. Okay, that's saying there were always those of you, many from the past, whose words you would know, these trailblazers, they're even better known to us, they say. Okay. And then the next paragraph. We thought it would help if in all their reports to you, strangely enough, among all those maddeningly different ways of life and kinds of people and uniquely lived lives, that the one and only constant you would find among them was the whole in their understanding of the nature of all. And that's it for the First Prasad. I'm not going to make a lot of commentary, just explanation. The whole in their understanding of the nature of all. Obviously what they're saying is, I've read this a few times, it's kind of cryptic, but what I get out of it is that that those who delved into our nature, our secrets, who we are and all that, the people that we would know, the philosophers or whatever, that they're talking as if they influence them in some way. Reminds me of, who was it? Saint Francis of Assisi. Which saint was it that had all was the animals is associated with him? Saint Francis, and he was like non-violent to animals, or he wasn't like that movie and talked to the animals or anything like that. I mean, who was it, Dr. Dolittle or something? Dr. Dolittle, okay. He didn't talk to the animals? Well, maybe the animals talked to him.
Maybe so.
Okay, so maybe that's it. Anyway, that's what seems to be indicated here, is that, but if you listen to nature in general, anyway, a lot of these philosophers were very close to nature, lived in nature or whatever. So what they're saying is that that whatever we've heard about ourselves, from whatever culture, from whatever tradition, from whatever person, whoever said anything, anytime, anywhere, that there was this whole, there was this missing part that nobody ever talked about, nobody ever, but this lack of whatever, this lack of understanding, this part of the idea of us, is the one constant among all the things that's ever been said about us, is that it lacks something. It lacks what they're calling the unapproved and hidden. So that's all I got to say for now. SillyMickel Adzema. I'm out.